Hello children, we are going to learn about a new topic which is based on subject and predicate. So what is the today's topic? Very good, that is subject and predicate. We are going to learn about what is subject and what is predicate. Okay, in class 4 you may have learned about subject and predicate already. Am I right? So in class 5 also you are going to learn about the subject and predicate. So before starting this video, let me ask you, do you know what is a subject? Subject means what? When I am telling you, you may have watched my videos and all these videos when I am talking about a subject, I used to say one keyword, that is always. Subject means in a sentence always is present at first. The first word in a sentence is called the subject only, I told you, am I right? So let me give you the definition, what is subject and what is predicate. Let's learn more about the subject and predicate. Okay, so firstly let's learn about the subject. Okay, so what is a subject? Subject means it's talk about the doer of the action. We can see doer, okay, doer of the action, that is that sentence is talking about that person only, or else I can also say like the action was happened by that person only. So when we are talking about the main person, who is the main person in a sentence, no, that person or that thing is the subject only, and it always comes at the beginning of the sentence only. Okay, I repeat again, what is a subject? Subject means the doer of the action, who is doing the action, who is doing that action. For example, the boy is running. Who is running? The boy. So the boy is the subject. One more example, she is dancing or Priya is dancing. So I can ask a question like, who is doing that action? Who is dancing? You can tell me that Priya. Priya is the subject. So when we are talking about the main person in the sentence is the subject. The action which has been done by the person or that thing, that animal or that noun will be the subject only. Are you clear, children? So whenever I ask you what is a subject means, what do you need to say? Very good. You need to say the doer of the action. Doer of the action. The person who is doing that action. The action which was completed or done by that person or that thing, that animal, that is the subject only. Clear? And it always comes at the beginning of the sentence only. So we have learned about the subject. Let's learn about the predicate. What is a predicate? Predicate means the verb part. Except the subject part, all other words which comes with the verb, okay, from the verb until the end of the sentence are the predicate part, which talks about the action. What was the action done? Priya done what? What was the action carried by the subject? So Priya is dancing. So is dancing is the predicate. So the verb part I can say, or else the action. Okay, when we are talking about the action. The action, okay, action carried by. The action carried by the subject, no, that action. From that action, from the verb and to the end of the sentence will be the predicate only. So subject comes at the beginning of the sentence, only the one word will be the subject, and except from the subject, from the verb part, no, from the verb until the end of the sentence are the predicate only. Clear, children? Okay, so let's learn with the example. Here I have written one example. You can see, the boy chased the wolf away. The boy chased the wolf away. Here first you need to, whenever we need to find out the subject and predicate, no, you need to first find the verb. Can you find the main verb or verb in the sentence? Yes. Where is the verb? The boy? No. Chased? Yes. Here chased is the verb. Okay. Once we found the chased means now we need to ask a question like who. Now you need to ask a question like who to find out the subject. Okay. This is also one more method to find the subject. Now you need to ask a question like who chased the wolf away? Who chased the wolf away? Who chased the wolf away? What will be the answer? Yes, the boy. The boy. Then the question for the answer for this question is the subject. So here I ask the question, that is who chased the wolf away? So the answer is the boy. So here the boy is the subject. The boy is the subject only. So whenever if you are feeling a very difficulty to find out what is a subject, which is a subject in the given sentence, no, you can follow this method also. First you need to find out the verb. If you find out the verb, means you need to make a question like who chased the other words, who chased the wolf away. So the answer will be the boy. So the answer for this kind of question will be the subject only. Okay. So now we have found the subject. Now what about predicate? What is a predicate? I said you can look at the definition. The verb part. Am I right? The verb part or the action part. Here we have found out the verb, that is chased. That is the only action, right? And the boy வந்து the wolf வந்து chase பண்ணி ஓடனா, ஓகேவா, அதை துரத்தனா அப்படி நம்ம சொல்லலாம் இல்லையா? அப்போ chasedங்கிறது here is the verb only. So the verb part from the, as I said at the beginning, from the verb part to the end of the sentence are the predicate only. So all these words are the predicate parts. Okay. So basically all the sentences have this two parts, that is subject and predicate. So the boy is the subject here, chased the wolf away is the predicate. So I have told you the two ways to find out the subject. If you find out the subject, means except the subject part, all other parts will be predicate only. So let's learn with one more example. Like I am going to give you one more example, that is Rahul read a book. Rahul read a book. It is in past tense, okay? Rahul read a book. Rahul ஒரு book படிச்சான். Now you need to tell me which is a subject and which is a predicate part, okay? First, what do we need to do? Yes, first we need to find out the main verb. Here, can you find out the main verb? Yes, where it is? Very good. That is read. So read is the main verb. Now, which kind of question we need to ask? I said by using who we can ask the question like who read a book? Who read a book? So answer for this question will be the subject. Who read a book? Rahul. Rahul read a book. Then Rahul is the subject. And except this Rahul word, all other words refers to the predicate part. Isn't it very easy? Yes. So first you need to find out the subject. If you find out the subject, put slash and yes. And from the verb to at the end of the sentence will be the predicate. We can put P. Okay. So now one more method. What is the one more method I said? So always in the sentence, the first person name or thing, not the first person, okay, only the name of the, if you find out the name of the book or name of the person or name of the thing or animal, place which comes at the first in a sentence, first word in a sentence, means that will be the subject. Or else you can find out, you need to read out the sentence, and if you get the meaning of the sentence, just translate in your mind. If you get the meaning that okay, this sentence is talking about the Rahul, means Rahul is the subject. So let's do the last one more example. Now here you need to tell me. The cake is very sweet. Can you find the verb here? Yes, that is. But how can I make a question here? No, I can't hear. There is no action is happening. They are just simply telling that is only, right? There is no action verb, right? Only is. There is a verb only. So how can we ask a question like by using which? You can ask a question like by using which. That is, which is very sweet. Which is very sweet. The cake is very sweet. So here this sentence, or else you can also try by with the second rule, that is you need to read out the sentence and you need to check it is talking about what. Here this sentence is talking about the cake only, and if I ask a question which is very sweet, the answer also the cake only. So the cake is very sweet. The cake is the subject and is from the is and to the end of the sentence is the predicate only. So children, in this video we have learnt about subject and predicate. Keep it in your mind, subject means the doer of the action. It always comes at the beginning of the sentence. It is the main person in a sentence. And what about predicate? Predicate is the verb part. It comes after the subject only, from the verb until the end of the sentence is the predicate only. So I hope you are clear with this topic. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.